Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. We are back. This is gonna be a little bit of a different video. I'm gonna give you different techniques that can help you to make beats faster, and all that comes with getting more loose. You know, if you're less tense about making good beats and you just accept what comes to you, you will get way quicker and you will have way better results in less amount of time. Okay, so let me open up Serum. If you like sound designing today, make sure to stay tuned for the non-stop Serum preset bank. So I'm gonna start with a square wave today, because I never start with a square wave. You know, this is the first situation where things can go terribly wrong right from the start. For the last month or so, I've struggled a lot to come up with good ideas, and that's because I try to do too much. Sometimes when you see a progression like this, which is incredibly simple, you feel like maybe I should do something else because this is too basic, you know? This is amateur stuff right here, but it's actually not. Like, you have to trust the process, and with the layers you add afterwards or with some kind of effects, this basic progression can become way more interesting. You don't have to do all kinds of stuff, like you have to take the ego out of your beats, which sounds kind of stupid because making your music is about you in the first place, but keep it simple. You know, you heard that probably 1000 times already in other tutorials, but it's true, honestly. You can make this progression more interesting by doing minor edits, you know? Yeah, that folks, that's it. Okay, now let's do something to the sound, okay? Okay, this is good. I like it. Okay, and now we're gonna make this a little bit more interesting. Let's export it. What I like to do is to re-pitch the wave. That makes it more interesting immediately. Let's pitch it down by 3. That's crazy. That's honestly crazy. Let's get rid of the high end and the low end. I can hear cardio on this. Okay, I made a lead today. Let's see if it sounds good in here. The Ghostbusters lead. Yeah, that's nice. That's not what I tried to do, but that's actually fire. Another tip that I can give you is to stop wasting too much time with each layer. Just if your first feeling says this layer is good, then keep it for now. Don't overthink it, just keep it. We're gonna talk about in the end how you can refine your beat so it actually is perfect to you in the end, you know? Yeah. I actually think this does it for now. Maybe I have an idea later on while adding the drums, but let's just add the drums now. Oh yeah, this could be fire. Yeah, this beat is very simple. Usually, Like, I do this myself. I think many YouTube producers are trying to flex on you when recording a video. There's just, I don't know, something about the camera that makes you want to flex on people. But you should actually keep your beats a little bit more simple. And this one, I feel like it does the job. You already know what time it is. Let's add the 808. But first, we need to open the master preset. Okay, I want the 808 to last a little bit longer. And it doesn't work with stretch because it's too short. So I'm going to show you something. You can go to edit in audio editor. Okay, then you hold control and you want to highlight a up part of the wave and a down part of the wave. I don't know how else to describe it. Then you go to set loop and you just leave it at that, and you want to pull it back in here, and then you want to activate use loop points, and that way you can make the 808 last longer. I have to take a moment. This is disgusting. This is just disgusting. Okay, listen to this. Okay, the last thing we need to talk about here is stripping the entire beat down to its essence, okay? So you want to delete as many layers as you can without like killing the vibe of the beat, you know? So I'm just gonna go through it, and when I realize there's something in here that I don't like, I'm gonna explain to you why I deleted it or what my thought process is. I just like to listen to the entire thing once. I don't need this one right here. Yeah, so I deleted the clap in here and just left these perks because they create enough anticipation. I'm gonna delete these bells here because when they come back here, they will create even more anticipation for the drop. I feel like I want this to be the chorus throughout the entire thing. Sometimes I like to have two different choruses, but for this one I think it's better to have it be consistent. That's decent. There's nothing in here I want to delete anymore, you know? That's the point at which the beat is done, you know, when you can't delete anymore. And sometimes that means deleting entire patterns that you did. Sometimes it may be deleting an entire melody, you know, and that's what I meant when I said you have to take your ego out of the entire beat making process, because your ego feels like I put so much effort into this layer, I have to keep it, but if it doesn't serve the music, just delete it, you know? Yeah, what I want to do now is I'm gonna take this open hat. I like to use sounds that are already in the beat for this. And I'm gonna take it to the playlist, trim it all the way. Then I stretch it to fit one bar basically. And I reverse it. Then I send it to the same mixer track as the open hat. Put it to stretch, make this one unique. I know I said we're gonna make another one, but actually I don't have enough time for that now. The university stuff, you know what it is. Subscribe to the channel and like the videos so that I can stop going to university, okay? And then I have all the time to make longer videos. But unfortunately, there's just not enough time today. Because of that, I'm gonna leave you some loops in the description. I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for staying until the end. Check out my other videos if you feel like it. Follow me on Instagram so you don't miss any of my upcoming stuff. Stay great.